that I have had on this side of the camera.
Is it?
Since we moved in here, like YouTube Live. I think so.
So I'm
so excited to be here with you. And can I tell you how excited Rachel is to be here with you? Because she was going to go home. And
I did go home.
I mean, permanently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And someone else was going to help co-host. And she was like, no, I think I'll come back. Because she wanted to be here with you all.
I wanted to be here with you guys.
For this super fun live that we're doing today. So we are going to be working on sublimation. I'm very excited about this. We have our Cricut Mug Press, so it is new-ish to the crafting world, and I'm excited to answer all sorts of wonderful questions about this and give you a little demonstration about how easy it is to use. But we're doing two fun things today. We are using sublimation, but we're also using Infusible Ink Markers.
Guys, this is the most fun project ever. Absolutely perfect for Father's Day. But you could use this with any font we have, any kind of cut file we have, anything like that. This is just the cutest little keepsake idea.
That's what I was going to say, Rachel. So we'll look at it in just a second, but the design that we used here, you can see on the mug, has several different things. Because I said to my kids made this for their dad, and I said, what does Daddy love? What does he want to put on here? And Beckett was like, trains. I was like, Daddy doesn't love trains, but let's keep going with that train of thought.
Yes.
Anyway, I know. Fallon said rainbows, and I personally love rainbows, so I just had to let her. And then camping and a dog, and then we just used the Dada a font. But I love this particular style of sublimation mug because if you have a membership to Maker's Gonna Learn, you can pull all of these random things that your recipient loves out of our cut file collection from our library there. And so
something we have to mention is we had a Memorial Day sale for you guys. I hope you all had a good day of remembrance there, and we wanted to extend that sale for you guys. So today, if you would like to get $30 off, use the code FLASH30 at checkout, and you can get our yearly membership, which is incredible. It's the best membership tier that we have. You get everything that we have to give you. It's awesome. Go grab that.
And it includes the fonts, which it didn't used to. That was used to just be for your, I don't know where I'm going with that. You do get fonts.
I'm sorry.
Which I was going to say, this font right here is really fun because you can color it in. So Rachel, I'm glad you pointed that out. But I just wanted to, in addition to just these random cut files, we also just recently released a mug wrap collection that had all sorts of different designs, different ones that you can actually color in for sublimation or for use with your mug press. And so that was really fun. And that was a member choice cut file collection. So we had so many requests for that particular type of cut file that we said, okay, we're going to make this a whole collection for you all and release it. And it wasn't too long after the mug press came out. So it just worked out beautifully for all of that.
Now, Becca, Miss Tricia says, what printer are you all using?
It's a great question. And I always have to look because we have so many printers with so many numbers. I do know it's an Epson. It is a Workforce
7710.
Thank you. Rachel typed it out so many times the other day that she remembers it.
I do.
7710. So this one now, I think we paid like $160-ish when we bought this.
Yeah, now this was a couple
about
of
2 years ago.
Yes.
And now it's like $600.
So expensive. Guys, don't get
Do not buy this one. There are lots of different Epson printers that you can purchase. The Echo or Eco, what do you say?
I say Eco.
Okay. The Eco fill tanks are great for the sublimation ink. So look for an Epson printer. It doesn't have to be an Epson, but look for an Epson with the Eco tanks. And there are so many different sublimation inks. I think we've linked the ones that we use from Amazon.
And there's just a lot of different price points with these printers.
Yes.
So grab one that fits your budget. This one in particular prints, what is it, Becca? Like 13 by 17. It prints huge.
I don't actually know that.
It prints huge.
It is huge.
And you don't have to have it print that big if you don't want it to.
11 by 17.
11 by 17.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Patty said, got my membership, and it's the best thing I ever did. The files and fonts are fantastic.
Yes, Patty. Yay, we're so excited. Welcome to the Maker's Gonna Learn family. So excited to have you.
Yes.
So let's chat. We did talk about the sublimation printer really quick. So let's talk about the other things that we're going to need for this project. I do have a sublimation blank mug. Now this one is a Cricut blank, but there are so many different blanks that you can use for sublimation. Rach, did you link a Cricut one or an off-brand?
I think we linked the Cricut ones, and I'll tell you why, guys.
This is great.
My video that I posted on YouTube, there's a lot of different reasons why the Cricut ones were great, but the biggest one is they are the cheapest if you buy them in bulk.
Yes.
Literally amazing, and they have good sizes. Really, guys, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We like the Cricut brand.
And then, Rachel, you did a comparison with Cricut versus non-Cricut, and what was your synopsis there?
So, the Cricut one, the color was bolder. It was just a little bit more saturated. To give you guys a great example, the red on the Cricut mug was red. The red on the off-brand mug was almost like a orangey.
Yes, it's not as intense.
Yeah. So there was just a couple reasons, but again, guys, you guys know us. We like to craft on a budget just as much as you do, and they were cheaper, definitely. Yeah. So buy in bulk.
And check out that video. It's on YouTube here after this if you're interested in that. So we do have a sublimation blank here. This is the smaller 12 ounce that we're using. It does come in 12 and 15. You can see the difference here. And I do have some heat resistant tape so that we can tape our sublimation paper to our mug. I have Infusible ink pens, and friends, I didn't realize these came in this massive box. Like, we normally get the 4 or 5 pack, whatever it is.
Now, there is a difference between the pens and the markers.
Yes.
The markers are a much more bold tip. It's just like
much easier to color with.
That you think with.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad you said that. But this pack was at Hobby Lobby, full price. It was $49.99. So do not pay full price for that. That's pricey.
Yeah.
We also have the mug press. This is the Cricut Mug Press. You can use any mug press you want, obviously. And then I have some alcohol and paper towels so that we can clean our sublimation mug. I have a little EasyPress mat here because this sucker is going to be hot when we get it out of the mug press. And then I'll be using, over here out of sight, a standard grit mat today. This is not a super sticky standard grit mat. Been used and loved, so our sublimation paper will come off of it very well. Do we have any questions that I've missed before I move over to Design Space and we can show them?
One thing I want to mention also is if you guys want to know a great in-depth video on how to use your mug press, when it just came out, Miss Becca filmed the video. I linked a bunch of videos, the blank comparison videos, in the description for you, so if you want any training on that, definitely click those and check that out. And Becca, Miss Cheryl is very happy that we got a tape dispenser. If only you knew, Miss Cheryl.
Yes, so Miss Cheryl, I'm trying to find out, maybe you can see on the bottom, this sucker came in and it's a big, and it was not cheap, right?
No.
It's pretty, and it came in and it was ugly. I don't know if you could see the bottom, but like that old, it looked like it was from 1970, like that yellowy cream color. So
like someone had stuck it in a room and smoked like 20 packs a day.
I said, this will not do. I spray painted it.
Leave it to me to buy the ugliest tape dispenser, guys.
I literally was like, did you try? Did you literally try to buy one from the 70s?
I was so disappointed.
So funny. After binge watching the videos this past weekend, you've inspired me, and I'm getting my membership, Grace and Grace. Yes, welcome. Make sure you use the coupon code FLASH30 to get $30 off. Jump in on that Memorial Day sale that we are having.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And Miss Becca, could someone, if they wanted to, sell these mugs?
Yeah. Oh, I love this question. It's a fantastic question. And the answer is, if you are a yearly member here with Maker's Gonna Learn, you can sell these mugs if you're using our cut files and fonts. So with our year membership, we do have a free commercial license, which enables you to sell products legally with our cut files and fonts. So that's a fantastic question. We have members who do sell these and make lots of money doing it. We had a friend, I'm trying to remember her name, she posted in our private Facebook group,
which is another perk of membership.
Right, another perk of membership, who had gotten a big order for, like, her friend or cousin or somebody, I can't remember, has a storefront, and she has like a little stand there, all with mugs, like a big order of those. Yeah, so that was very exciting, and she can legally do that with our membership.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Great question. Thank you for pointing that out. Anything else?
I don't think so. Okay. If you want anything, guys, the links are below as well to all the products used. As always, we like to take care of you guys.
Yes.
If you do love these YouTube videos, you will love the membership.
Absolutely, absolutely. So over in Design Space, you can see we have a few things here. I wanted to show you what these cut files looked like before I started manipulating them. You can see them right here. So these were just on our website. Like I said, we just searched random things, and it was funny because every single thing that my kids asked for I just did a quick search on the Makers Gonna Learn site, and all of these options came up.
I mean, guys, you're talking about thousands of cut files.
Yes.
And the biggest thing that we preach here at Makers Gonna Learn whenever you join is that you can use all the files in so many different ways. So Miss Becca is going to show you several examples on how you can take something that is supposed to be used for a certain thing, you know, and just change it up and make it suitable for whatever you're doing. And you can do this with just about every cut file we have, which is amazing. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah. So let's start looking at the cut files first of all. This one right here is our rainbow cut file, and this is a sticker. It's only available as a sticker on our website. But what I did, you can do something a couple of different ways. Just when you import it, go to upload images here. Let's find it on our desktop because I had it saved there. Did I delete it? Oh goodness. I did. So you can see me download it. Very easy. We just download it right here. And then it downloads as a zipped folder. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my desktop because it's very easy to find there. And then what I will do is import this way. So all I can do, I can just kind of move Design Space over a little bit and drag and drop right in to upload it. So that's really cool. So you can see here, it is a PNG and it's asking how I want to import. And I always import as a complex image when I'm using PNGs. And then what you can do, let's zoom out here so we can see what we're doing, is take this little tool right here and sort of delete. We're just pushing and we're kind of going to delete these colors. Now when it does that, it leaves some of this extra. So I want to show you an easier way to do this. I'm going to press cancel. If you have a Mac, and I'm not sure if this is available on PC as well. If so, it's probably a different program, but there are converters from PNG to SVG. I like to just grab this and I am double clicking so that it opens up in preview. And then I've pressed this markup tool and now I can come over here and select this tool. And what this is going to do is remove the spots that I'm selecting. So you saw how I just selected, I drag and dropped and selected. And then what was selected, I pressed delete on my keyboard. And then that spot was deleted.
Guys, you want to know something? Becca taught me how to do this last week.
Yeah. Has it not changed your life?
It has changed my life very much, yes. It's just simple things, guys. You're so used to doing something a certain way when sometimes there's an easier way.
I just think it's so much easier than doing it in...
So I love training like this.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So I'm not going to clean this up 1,000%. I'm just going to give you a rough idea of what it looks like.
Be picky yourself. You can take as much time as you want to edit this.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to X out and it just saves. Just like that. And then what I would do is import the exact same way that I was importing. Upload image here. We'll drag and drop over here. And you can see it goes straight through. It has a transparent background now where those colors were. Again, we're going to choose complex. And what we're doing next is just skipping through this because we don't need to deal with that. And then we can choose print and cut image or to save it as a cut image. And when we save it as a cut image, it saves it kind of like an SVG. So now it will cut instead of print and cut. Does that make sense?
Becca, you're blowing minds here.
Right?
You're blowing minds.
So obviously I should have taken a little bit of extra time to clean that up really good. But you can see we now have a cut image. But you could also save this as a PNG in here if you wanted to, but I just wanted that outline. So that's what we did. That's what that looked like. And now you can see here, I have it saved up here as just the outline so that my kiddos could color it in right here. Super fun. Then we have this camper cut file. And you can see over to the right, there's all of these different layers that just it's our fill layers. And I just want the outline. So if you look at Makers Gonna Learn's website, a lot of our SVGs have that black outline that's like that, and then there's those fills. So you can easily just delete these pieces that you don't want, and then you have this left over that is perfect for coloring. It's a perfect outline for coloring.
How easy is that, guys?
Right?
Just like Becca said, a ton of our SVGs have that already.
And then we have this cut file, which of course is just kind of perfect as is, but I wanted it to be black instead of black and red. So I just welded it so that it was all one layer and all black. And then the I Sleep with Dogs part, I'm going to delete these so that it's not confusing. I just took a basic shape from over here on the left side and I cut off the bottom, or sliced off the bottom, which is actually the technical term, by putting the basic shape over the portion that I want to remove. And then I'm going to drag and select both of the layers. So you can see over here in the layer panel, I have this one and this one selected. And now I can press slice. And then it has the slice results yielded at the top. And I'm going to delete the layers that I don't need. So you can see there's a new layer, and I don't need that. I don't need this layer. And this is the layer that I wanted to get rid of. And now I'm left with the puppy dog. You could also have contoured those pieces out. But in my opinion, since it was all separate pieces or separate characters, that it's easier just to kind of do that. Then all I did was import we have a template with all of our mug files. And so I imported one of those and sized it to the correct size. So if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if you know differently, all of our mug wraps import for use with the 12-ounce mug. So the smaller mug. The 10 or 12, I think. Is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I imported that, and if you were using the 15-ounce, you just need to make it a little bit taller. I think it's like 4. I'd have to look it up, but I think it's 4. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, so I've just taken that little template here, and I changed the rectangle to white so that it would print out with no color, and it's kind of hard to see that now. So I want to show you one of my favorite hacks, and if you've been around at all, you've seen me do it. I was crafting for quite a while before I even knew this was possible, but you just click blank canvas right here, can come up to the top, you see where it says color and then this white square. Then I can change my canvas color to whatever color I want so that there's contrast between any white images that I'm using and my background. And I love that feature.
Becca's trying to steal my title as Hack Queen.
Every day, I wake up every day hoping to steal her Hack Queen title.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
You're on the road to.
So funny.
And guys, if you happen to not find a cut file you're looking for in our gigantic library,
yes,
you don't even have to worry about that, guys. We have so many launches. One launch a week for you guys for something, or for cut files, fonts. We have amazing craft challenges that are there to expand your crafty horizons. And we do have a collection that is solely for making sure that you guys are heard and seen. So if you want a specific cut file, you're very likely, if you do submit that, to see that in an upcoming member choice collection, which is amazing.
I was going to see if our Facebook was signed in on here so that I could show them where they can also request specific cut files. Give me just a second here.
I'm going to switch it back to maybe, let's look at Pretty Becca.
That would be amazing. Yes.
Just to check.
Just for some privacy here.
Guys, let us know how you're doing.
Will this one work? Let's see.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
No, we'll use my private one. Hold on just a second. If I can remember the password, I've had to change it like 1,000 times.
And Miss Heather, you're like the member of the day. She's always so sweet to remind us to ask you guys to like this video. Go ahead and like it if you do like it. And guys, I have been looking at some back-end analytics on YouTube, and I need you guys to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and ring that bell so that you get notified when all of these amazing videos come out. You don't want to miss them, I promise.
I'm getting a notification on my watch saying that I'm trying to log into something else. It was me. Thank goodness it lets me do it on my watch because I don't have my phone in here.
I love that.
Okay. Let's go to the group really quick. So one of the perks of the Maker's Gonna Learn membership is our private Facebook group. And it is probably my favorite perk, honestly.
It's a lot of members.
As you can see, there's almost 12,000 members in there, and they're pretty amazing. So if you have issues with crafting, troubleshooting things, or whatnot, then you can head on in here. But what I wanted to show you is at the top right here, under announcements, you can press See All and scroll down right here. We have a post where you leave your cut file requests. So if there's a collection or specific cut files or things like that that you see lacking on the website, go ahead and come to this post and post your requests here. Now, I will ask you, please look at the site and do a couple of searches before you request them, maybe in different wording and things like that.
Because again, guys, we have so many cut files.
Yes.
Odds are we probably already have what you need. need.
Yeah, and a lot of times we see requests for cut files that we do already have, which we try to go in and comment with some links to them. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. It's one of the perks that I love. You guys are heard here at Maker's Gonna Learn.
We want you all to be happy.
Yes. Okay, so once I have everything sized, the font, I wanted to tell you, the font that I'm using on this, I believe is called Satisfaction. Let me see really quickly. Did I have to change that font, Rachel?
Did you?
I think Satisfaction is the one that I did change it to.
I think, yes, it is.
Yes,
it is.
Okay, sorry. Once again, we're ahead on our content. So when I created this, I used a font that had not been released yet. But this one is very similar.
It's so much fun. It's okay. You'll see it
So
soon.
I wanted to choose a font that is just an outline so that you could color it in. So I just took Satisfaction and typed in DA and then, deco art. That auto-corrected that.
That is
That's
hilarious.
hysterical. You can see how often we search deco art.
Wow.
Anyway, you press enter to go to the next line. And then, dear goodness.
Dad deco art.
Dad decor.
We'll have to tell Tanner. He'll get a kick out of that.
Wow. And then all I did was come up to the top where it says font and changed my font type to Satisfaction. Just like this. Now, look, it's filled in here. The cool thing about this font is the lowercase is actually...
No way.
Right? Stop it! Stop it, autofill. Oh my gosh. We're gonna get this together.
And now, what happened to that computer?
Okay, there we go. So I love fonts. I love them because you just never really know what you're gonna get with this. I think it's so cute. Anyway, so I did this and then I just decreased the line spacing by coming up here, and you can see the font options that are available for you. You could decrease the letter spacing or kern. We love that. Or the line spacing this way. So just get the format how you want it, size it, place it on here. And then what we are ready to do is delete this guy right here, because since this is sublimation, I don't need him. But I do need to go ahead and select everything. And friends, did you know that you can press Command A and everything on your entire canvas is selected? What is this? Hold on. What's it selecting down here? This is interesting.
I saw it do that too.
Do you see it down here?
No.
What's down here?
I don't see anything.
Well, then we won't press Command A. But I do love that feature.
You normally can.
You normally can, yeah. There must be some random piece somewhere that I did not know about. But when you press, or when you select all of this, just like this, and then press flatten, look at the layer panel right here. We're going from, I don't even know, so many different layers to one layer. Oh.
Well, you figured out the mystery though.
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
It's like random in there. Very interesting. There we go. Anyway, we only have one layer now, now that I deleted the other ones. Just like that. So let's go back up here. We don't need to size anything. We are ready to go ahead and click Make It. Do we have any questions about any of this before I move forward?
I don't think so. Everybody looks super happy, guys.
Megan Irk, way to reach 400K, Megan!
Thank you,
yes,
Megan.
Right. I love that you noticed. Thank you very much. We are very proud. We're very honored to have all of you guys here as subscribers and members. So very fun.
Couldn't do it without you guys.
That is absolutely true. What is the name of the program where you can see and test all the fonts? I hope that makes sense. Grace and Grit. I don't know if you're talking about this one, but what we use is Font Books. That's on a Mac. It's default, but you can also download this on a PC. And you can see all of the fonts that you have downloaded right here, just kind of by scrolling through. And these are just the generic normal A through Z, 0 through 9 characters. But you can also push this button right here and then get all of the special characters as well. So was it atmospheric or application? Application
okay.
has these adorable extra characters, these glyphs that we love to use. We've been using these a lot here lately, but look at these little swirlies, and then like how they pair like a TT together, because sometimes in
or
script
TH,
fonts,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just little squigglies. I don't know what to call it, like little accents you can use on so many different projects.
Yeah. So super cute. Look at, I mean, and it's hard. Like, I kind of hate that the fonts don't tell you that they're special characters. It's sort of a surprise when you download them.
It's like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super fun.
So definitely check your fonts. We do release new fonts every month as well.
Yes, every single month. There's quite a collection now. Are you all still going to Disney since you hit 400K? So, Christina, our Disney trip is contingent on 600K, so we still need help there.
Yes, we do. Tell your friends.
But we do have a fun spa day in the works for 400K.
Yes, we get rewarded.
Yes. Okay, so now that we're finished, we have flattened this project. It is sized beautifully for our mug. We are ready to go ahead and click Make It, and it will put it on a print then cut type mat because we are printing this out and then going to be cutting it. Now, Rach and I both did this because we hadn't done sublimation in a while and it just did not occur to us. You have to mirror this image.
Yes, guys, do not forget. It's so easy to forget. It's like newbies with the mirror setting on iron-on. It's so easy to forget.
Yes, and honestly, if it didn't have data on this, it wouldn't matter. But because it does, it would look really funny. So we're just going to click mirror image right here. And then we are ready to press continue. And I'm going to go ahead and send it to my printer. We are using our Sublimation Printer today. And Rachel, are you so proud that I came in and made sure the driver was on with this computer and everything? Installed the printer.
I am.
I was really thinking ahead for you
go?
all. Yes. Anyway. So we're going to go ahead and send it to printer. I'm going to turn ad bleed off and then use system dialog box on so that I can press print. And then underneath design space, our system dialog box will pop up and I can increase the print quality to best. And then I can go ahead and press print.
I'm going to switch it to you.
Wonderful. So we have this guy here. Hopefully it's not too sleepy. Let me go over here and make sure it's doing what I want it to do.
Wake up, Mr. Printer.
I didn't even bring the printer or the sublimation paper that I like to use. Do I need to turn it on?
The sublimation paper that we have too is gigantic.
Yeah, it's 9 by 13, but that's what I was going to point out. I like to get the big pieces because while I'm using 8.5 by 11 for this particular project, sometimes you want to use shirts and want to use sublimation for shirts, and you want bigger than a 9.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 11, excuse me. So I like to get the bigger ones and then just cut down if needed. What is going on here?
Mr. Printer.
I literally tested this right before. The printer is not responding.
Oh.
That's what it's saying.
That's a shame.
We'll make it respond.
Yes, we will. Guys, printers are finicky too. Miss Heather was here the other day, guys. I bet she had to pray over that printer for it to work eventually.
I sort of knew this would happen to me. It's okay. Everything's fine.
It's okay. It's all okay.
Okay, I'm canceling it and I'm just going to try it again. Maybe it was because it was sleeping. Epsom. So, friends, the intent of this was for it to be a Father's Day gift. And I want to know, what are you making for Father's Day for your fathers or father figures? Now it just completely went away.
I just love this, guys, because I'm so sentimental. And Becca likes to take her kids to a pottery studio here in town and let them paint some pottery. And this is just kind of like, honestly, a cheaper, more personalized way to be able to do this, and on something that'll last forever, like a mug. I just think it is so cute. And
it's more instant, which my children are very appreciative of because...
Yes. I bet they hate leaving that together.
They don't understand. Mom, we just painted this wire. Why are we leaving it? It
Yes.
says it's connecting, but it's having to think about it. Rachel, do you want to hand me my laptop? Maybe I'll have better luck.
Sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's get this on here and see. I literally just did this before the live. I'm so sorry, friends. Forgive me.
Becca, it is not you. If we got in trouble every time electronics failed, that would be bad. That would be bad.
Okay.
Guys, let me know how my mic is today, by the way.
Yeah, do you like the
I've
changes?
been hearing your all's cries. Make sure you let me know how my mic is. And again, guys, if you're not a member, I need emojis from all of our members. And if you're not, you need to be one. I need all of our members here today because we're running this amazing extended Memorial Day sale, which is awesome. If you're on the fence, let us know why. We would love to help you push you off of that fence. We want all of you guys.
Push you off the fence?
We're going to push you off the fence. We're not just going to guide you.
It'll be fun, though.
It'll be a fun push. It'll be great. You can save $30. Absolutely.
I love that.
Poor Becca's struggling with the printer.
Okay. I'm going to give it one more chance, and if it doesn't do what I want, then I'll just use the one I already have prepared.
Oh, I got an emoji from Elizabeth.
She's a member.
Hey,
did you ask if they were members or were not?
Were.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello,
all the
Elizabeth.
non-members can be jelly because then they'll want to put an emoji, Becca.
Yes.
Looky there. Amanda, Christina. Hey. You guys are awesome. Look at all these emojis. Hey, James.
Okay.
Ooh, Kat gave us a rainbow. Shay, Loretta, Twyla. Hi, guys.
I remember, how do I use the emoji? Are you on a computer, a PC? Can you use?
Oh, that's
in
tricky.
the bottom left hand, there are emojis.
Oh, you can click
Yes,
emojis.
yes.
Look, guys, I'm going to paste an emoji. Oh, look at me go.
It says it's connecting.
Look at all these emojis, guys.
Guys, do you know how heavy this thing is? If I lugged it in here
gosh,
for nothing,
Becca.
I'm really going to be upset.
It is so expensive. I said expensive. I meant heavy. It was expensive.
It is also now
It is also
expensive.
expensive. Megan said, have you guys watched the member-only dad keychain video? I think that's such a cute idea for Father's Day. Megan, that is an amazing idea for Father's Day as well.
It is.
We used the offset. We used some faux leather, and it's so amazing. If you guys didn't know, we have member-only content for you guys that me and Becca pour our hearts into that is amazing. So if you just want some more reasons to join, you get member-only content. Absolutely.
Okay, friends, I've spent enough of your time on this. This is so frustrating. So what happens is this guy prints out, and it's just the outline, just like you saw in Design Space. I'm so sad.
You did lug it in here for nothing, Becca, but it's okay.
I'm really mad. I have to plug my mug press up. It's preheating. It takes a while to preheat these mug presses. Did you guys know that?
It does.
Yes.
It does. At least it'll beep at you, you know?
That's true. So we're going to pretend that I've just printed this out and that I'm coloring it with these amazing Infusible Ink Markers for you all. And we have a pre-done one here for you all.
Look at you. You're prepared.
Yes. I'm going to tell on myself and let you know.
I was really hoping that you would, guys, because
what really happened here,
this is
friends.
just the best.
So I prepped this. Let me just find it in the trash can for you.
Oh my God.
Prepped this, took it home this weekend and said, Fallon, color this. It's for Daddy. Fantastic, great, whatever. She colored it. Get here, the only mug, and this is to fit a 15-ounce mug. The only mug that I could find that we have left, because we have gone through mugs. I thought we had a buku of mugs.
Guys, we had like 40 mugs.
Yes. Is a 12-ounce mug. So I was like, dang it. This is so much cuter if a kid colors this. So I had to print one out and pretend to color as good as Fallon.
Let's go on camera too, so you can really show them all.
Yes.
This
is Fallon's.
Uh-huh.
And this is mine.
Wow.
And she did a heck of a lot better than me. But yeah. Anyway, I've told her myself.
Did you also forget to mirror the one that she did?
No, they're both mirrored.
Oh, I see.
But you did scare me just now.
I bet I did. I bet your heart started.
You scared me. Okay. Voila! Movie magic. We have a finished project. So what I'm going to do, my gosh, this workspace is just like the rest of my life.
It's not because
total
the printer
chaos.
is gigantic.
Yeah.
Also, guys, that's another reason. If you don't have a gigantic craft room, look at Becca. Oh, God love her. You do not want to drag this printer around. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's huge.
So heavy, I'm never going to get it out of the floor.
Please find one that fits your budget and your size restrictions of your craft room.
So I'm just placing this, if you're familiar with Print and Cut, in the top left-hand portion. And guys, I honestly could just cut this out with a paper cutter, but I'm sort of anal about things like this, so I'm just gonna let the Cricut do it. So I've put it in the top left-hand corner, and I'm moving stuff around here. And we'll let my machine cut this out. There we go. So the material setting that I'm using, as soon as it connects to my maker here. There we go. I've already printed. I'll let it know that I've done that.
And Becca, Miss Beth is here. She is new to the channel here, or excuse me, new to the live stream. And she said, "Is that with Sublimation Ink?"
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm like, Beth is not new.
No.
You meant to right now.
Yeah, I meant to this specific live.
Yes, Beth. That's with Sublimation Ink, and we colored it in with Infusible Ink Markers. So super fun. The material setting that I'm using in Design Space is the copy paper material setting. Then I'll just press done, and I will let my wonderful maker do all of the magic. You can also make this with your Air 3.
Kat said, "I want Becca's nails now. I need to go buy a rainbow of nail polish."
Yes. So I'm trying to decide, friends, because I go after this to get my nails done. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do more rainbow or if I'm just going to like play it cool and not be that person.
Play it cool.
Yeah.
Becca.
Because I want more like vintagey rainbow. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me know. What should I do? A solid all over or more fun rainbow nails?
And Miss Debbie said, "If you don't have a sublimation printer, could you use sublimation markers to draw the pictures on regular paper, or does it have to be sublimation paper?"
Miss Debbie, that's a fantastic question that I love. You can use regular paper, absolutely. We've done a little bit of testing. If you use regular paper, it will transfer over, but it's not quite as vibrant as with sublimation paper. And I'm told, although I've not experienced this, that the ink will not last as long.
It's something about the actual sublimation paper or laser printer paper, if you will, just kind of soaks the ink up in a different way to be able to transfer it better onto the mug.
Yes.
Again, some people may have had no issues with that at all. If so, that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so before we get to putting anything on our mug, let's go ahead and grab a paper towel and some alcohol. And you know what? I didn't bring my lint roller in here. So
it's going to be ruined.
It's going to be fine.
No, I'm kidding. It's going to be totally fine.
We're just going to go ahead and clean our mug with the alcohol because this mug, another truth here, had some vinyl on it earlier and I pulled it off.
Also, this is, I think, the last sublimation mug we have here that has not already been used.
It
so
is.
We
Now we have
coming
one
in
on
the
order.
mail.
I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to rent a Hobby Lobby, which our Hobby Lobby, honestly, our location for the studio here is the best ever. Is it like a mile and a half from here, do you think?
Yeah.
It's so close.
It's very close. It's like with all the offices we've moved, we just get closer and closer to Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
Soon we'll just be working out of Hobby Lobby, I guess. Is that the goal, maybe?
Maybe. Okay, so I have this cleaned really well, and you should grab a lint roller and lint roll yours as well.
And the point, guys, we don't want any fuzz, anything at all on our mug. You want it to be super clean and dust free when you're transferring this.
Yes. Okay, so now I can remove my infusible ink or sublimation paper here because I did use both. And I'm going to grab this fun thing. Because this does not have handles on it like it would if I were cutting out of infusible ink with that template, I like to kind of create my own handles just by putting some tape on the ends here that overlaps. So I'll do it on both sides. Well, dadgummit, this thing wants to come up. And our expensive brick of a
it's huge
tape dispenser, yeah.
And a friend here, you actually cannot fill in any of these with the markers. If you choose to have your Cricut draw something, it will only draw the outline of these SVGs.
Correct. Yes. Very good point.
We have another question. So do you need alcohol and a lint roller?
I like to do both just because a lint roller is not really going to take any hand oil or anything off. And then the alcohol.
If you have a microfiber cloth or something.
Yeah. That's a great question. Okay, so I have my two handles here, and what I'm going to do is just kind of loosen it up. It's not as bad as with infusible ink. It's really good and pliable. And then I rest it on the bottom, and then I like to move the infusible ink so that the handle is right even in between the ends of my piece of sublimation paper. Does that make sense? So it's right in the middle. Then what I do is go ahead and smooth down my left-handed one because that's just what I do. It doesn't matter which one. And then I kind of unwrap and then smooth back just to make sure there aren't any wrinkles or air bubbles or anything like that. And
nice and tight.
Yes. very tight. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply right here. Now, what I like to do, and do not skip this step, honestly, it might be okay with this one because I don't have color going all the way up to the top or bottom.
There's like white on it, both sides.
But I'm going to do it just anyway. So if you have infusible ink or something that's coming all the way up to the top or all the way to the bottom, sometimes if it's not tight enough on there, then it will kind of look faded toward the top or the bottom. So we like to go ahead and grab some heat resistant tape and tape around the top and the bottom. I want to love this dispenser. I really want to love it, but I'm just not there yet.
Is it all my fault?
No, it's their fault.
Okay. And Miss Alicia, down below in the description, you can click to go to the links to these mugs, and you can choose a 36 pack of mugs, and they equal out to like $2 a pop.
Yes.
Guys, it is so
very affordable,
inexpensive.
I had a friend this weekend, we were talking about it at a church gathering actually, and I was showing him the cat dad mug that we made.
Yes.
And they were like, is it economical to make these and sell these? What is the return on it? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Our members who have our commercial license can sell these and make lots of money. And I broke down like how much it would be and how easy it was for them to do that. Okay, so I have it taped all the way around right here. My mug press is heated. And now we're just going to put this in the middle here. And when you close it, make sure that both ends of your sublimation paper are completely covered. And then, do I press start? No, this makes it start. Yeah. I don't know why I thought you had to press start. So you can see the white blinking light, and then it will gradually come up. And this takes a while, unfortunately. And
but we have some questions to answer here.
Let's answer those questions.
I'll flip the camera to you, Miss Beckett, and we'll get to answering some. First of all, we have another new member. Welcome, Widget's Mom. That is your YouTube handle. Welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome to the membership. Let me know if there's anything we can do for you.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Alicia, I already answered your question. Miss Pam said, is that double-sided tape?
It's not double-sided. So it's single, and it is heat resistant, so it will not melt in this mug press. It's also great for, we like to have it just on hand. Sometimes if we're creating something, even with heat transfer vinyl, and it wants to like roll up on us or something, then we'll use the heat resistant tape to lay it down.
And okay, are these Cricut mugs?
The ones that we are using today are Cricut mugs. We talked a little bit about it at the beginning of this video. Rachel did a comparison, and this isn't speaking for all non-Cricut brand.
Oh no, yeah.
By any means, but we did a comparison with some non-Cricut brand sublimation mugs, and the color just wasn't as vibrant as the Cricut. So until we find one, let us know, have you tried other ones and compared? I only want to know if you've compared them. Not, I've tried it and it looked great, but I'm going to know if you've compared side by side. And if so, let us know which ones you like better than Cricut.
And Becca, how long does it take for the mug press to heat a mug fully?
That's a fantastic question. And it depends. So what happens is the mug press heats to a specific temperature. And once that temperature is reached and your mug is that temperature, then it is ready to be finished, and it will beep and the lights will be finished. However, that is determined also by the room temperature. So if you're in a super cold room, it will take longer for your mug to heat up and the mug press to heat up. It is hotter than hell in here right now, I'll be 1,000% honest. So we'll probably be done in 4 minutes. I'm joking. It takes, I'd say, between 6 and 10 minutes. It's a little bit longer than I thought. Did you not think it would be less time than that too, Rachel?
I did. Usually it's heated for an okay amount of time, but at a super hot temperature.
Yes.
But I feel like it does take quite a bit for it, to do that. Miss Rachel says, ooh, Becca, are you growing your hair out?
Yes-ish.
And Becca, I just want to let you know, I've seen 20 or 30, I'm not exaggerating, comments just about, number one, how gorgeous you are and that you're tan and that your hair looks pretty. I mean, they're just flooding you with praise today, and I'm totally here for it.
You all are so kind.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And for all those of you wanting bulk mugs, I dropped the link to the bulk mugs. I know it's a pretty penny, but when you break it down, guys, they're actually super cheap per mug. And if you plan on doing these, please go ahead and buy them in bulk. You will not regret it. I absolutely promise you. Sure.
I had a question. How do you get the paper craft off the mat without it curling? And I love this question. The best way is
You want to go to camera 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not to remove your material from your mat, but remove your mat from your material.
Yeah.
Look at that. I guarantee, even with a brand new, strong grip mat, that I could get my paper off slowly by removing it, the mat from the paper.
We totally could. Now, it's a skill you got to master for sure. And then someone said, let's see here. I really wish I could get a mug press, but I don't have the crafty space or storage. We get that for sure.
Yeah, you should. My craft closet at home is literally a closet that I've converted to a craft room, so I totally understand the need for space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely, if mugs are not something that you would sell, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know that I would buy a mug press just to make a couple of mugs for gifts.
I think it's safe to say you can live without this mug press.
Unless you have bukus of money and that's just your thing. Like,
of course.
Like, by all means, buy all the things.
Oh my gosh, my heart's broken because I don't have the room for this. You will totally be fine. I promise.
Yes.
They are fun though if you do have the money to spend and the room to store it. Absolutely.
Beth, so I just got notice that I've got a booth at my first craft fair, and now I think I need the mug press. You probably do, Beth.
Congratulations.
Beth crafts all the time, friends.
And guys, again, with that commercial license that you get with the yearly membership,
yes.
you can be Beth and
yes.
sell all these projects completely legally. With our yearly membership, we do include that commercial license. And again, we have a extended Memorial Day sale for $30 off using code FLASH30 if you're not already. Or, I don't even think we've mentioned this, if you're a monthly member or a 6-month member.
Or a dollar deal.
Or a dollar deal member, thank you, Becca.
Mm-hmm.
Which we also have those types of memberships. And you want to upgrade to save this money, definitely do that, just like customer service.
Well, and another thing I wanted to point out, if you are a current member and you are about to, like your membership is about to renew
yes.
but it's not going to renew at that $30 off if you didn't get an entry discount, or if it was only like $20 or something like that, then you can renew at this $30 rate. You just need to let customer service know. Contact hi@makersgonnalearn.com and they can hook you up. Okay, so it's yelling at me. It's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it, and it is going to be really hot. But let's turn this off. God, it is hot. You definitely want to let this sit. I mean, I burnt the hooey out of my hand the other day.
I bet you did, the hooey.
But I don't have 20 minutes to wait, so I'm just going to be careful.
And Becca, while you're peeling that off very carefully, please.
Yes.
Miss Rachel said, okay, question. Can you sell on Etsy, or is it more of just a craft fair / store thing?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You can sell. We actually have a program, Design Make Sell, that a lot of our members have taken, and we talk about different ways that you can sell. And so a lot of our students of Design Make Sell, who are also Makers Gonna Learn members, do take that commercial license, the cut files and fonts from our membership, and they use it and the things that they learned in Design Make Sell and make a decent, I mean, honestly, I love hearing these success stories from people who are like, oh my gosh, I just sold this and it paid for my membership, or I just sold this and it paid for this.
Or my maker, it paid for my membership, maker, and now I'm just making profit. Like, it's amazing to hear the stories. And again, with that free commercial license, whether you feel like you want to start out selling or not, just knowing that when you get that yearly membership, you have that in your back pocket if you ever want it, is really, really good for you guys to know. If you're walking down the street and someone compliments your shirt, you can sell that to them, you know? And that's not something that a lot of memberships have in common. So we really like to make sure that you guys know you are getting a really good deal.
Yes. Rachel is a Design Make Sell member. Amazing. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. So we're still going here. I didn't want to get the whole thing off because the big reveal is just what it's all about. I'm still amazed every single time I take the tape off and the paper off. I'm like, it's so much fun. Okay, look at this.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at all the colors.
This. I don't remember my hand, but let me pull this back over. So you can see these colors were sort of dull.
Yeah.
And look how more vibrant they are.
I love it.
Especially the purple and the blue.
And that'll do that, guys. Infusible ink will trick you. And sublimation itself, it'll trick you.
So fun.
I love that, Becca.
And I didn't have a chance to do this, but I thought it would be really cute to grab one of these mugs that you've made, your kid has colored for their dad, and then get like a cellophane bag. Put your mug in the cellophane bag and then fill the mug with like some gift cards or chapsticks or beef jerky or like Slim Jims, Hershey Kisses, and just little things that the dad likes, and then just close it up and give them that. I thought that would be super cute.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
So fun. This is still really hot. It's okay. It's amazing. Anyway, friends, thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this. I would love to answer those questions for you.
If you have questions about the sublimation that we're doing, if you have questions about the membership or upgrading, anything, let us know.
Yes. I'm still in the red, really want to sell. Yes, Rachel, when you get in the black, I said that really terribly. Let us know in Design Make Sell or private Facebook group or whatever. We'll do a little happy dance with you.
Absolutely.
So fun. You can definitely do it.
Make these, if you're members and you make these mugs, put them in the member-only Facebook group, and we want to see these.
Or any Father's Day gift. I want to see any Father's Day gift that you do, especially the member-only video, the dad keychain. That was really cute that Rachel shared. I know a member mentioned it earlier.
Yes, Miss Megan. We want to see your projects, guys. We love seeing your projects.
Yes. So if you don't have a sublimation printer, a member mentioned this earlier and I want to talk about it. You can definitely still create this. You can use copy paper. You can just grab some sublimation paper or laser printer paper. That's what we prefer. And to copy paper. And then use your Cricut to draw this out and let the kids color it. So don't feel like you can't make this because you don't have a sublimation printer.
And also, guys, if you just wanted to do like, honestly, no Cricut. Is the printer printing right now? Guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm totally watching this printer print. Becca, stop.
Like what?
I'm dying. It's printing it. It just printed it.
Guys, now we have to redo the whole thing.
The whole thing, guys. It's not over. If you want to make it Cricut free, your kids can freehand some designs onto paper. The only thing you have to be super careful of is because it will be mirrored. You need to stick with like shapes like hearts and flowers and things like that. But that could be something fun if you guys just want to let your kids go nuts.
Well, you can flip it. You can flip it on the canvas.
I mean, if they want to do like no Cricut at all, if they just want to like draw on paper and then wrap it.
Yes. Good point. Good point, Rachel. Shay, I mean, that's my life though. Like,
hey Becca, it printed. It's ready now. That's the most random thing ever.
I don't even know. Like, I didn't move it. Our printer is haunted. You have no idea.
It is just making its own choices today.
So funny. But guys, thank you so much for being here on this live with us. I so enjoyed my first live back in months. My goodness.
It's been amazing.
Yes, thank you so much. We will be over. This week is like
we were off Monday.
Monday. I worked from home yesterday. Today is actually Wednesday. We have a member only live tomorrow over on the private Facebook group, and we are talking about we're announcing our May Craft Challenge winner, and we're announcing, if you haven't already noticed, the June Craft Challenge. So we're giving you the criteria for that, and that's going to be super fun. Am I wrong?
I thought the printer was going to print again. I was looking at the printer, not you. You're good.
Sometimes I look to Rachel like, what I'm saying, is it right? All that is right. It's all right. But anyway, join us tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, over on the private Facebook group. It's a wonderful perk of being a member here at Maker's Gonna Learn. And one more time, if you haven't grabbed our membership, take advantage of the Memorial Day sale using code FLASH30 to receive $30 off.
It's extended, so it's going to leave soon. We're already extending that sale for you guys. We want you guys to save that money. So listen to Becky and grab a membership.
Yes, and we want you to be a member here. We want to be your friend here at Maker's Gonna Learn with the best die cut community around. You can see just in the comments how everyone is so supportive of each other. Everyone is so nice.
If you're a beginner, let us help train you to use your machine. If you're advanced, let us give you motivation, inspiration to continue to use your machine. Let us give you some amazing fellowship and friendship in the Facebook group, and just have a great time.
I have 2 questions that I see that I want to answer for you all. They're great questions. What time tomorrow? 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard over in the private Facebook group. And question number 2, back to, if you're a brand new member to Maker's Gonna Learn, make sure you go to the Facebook group and request access to be a part of it. We want you in that group. 2, where do I find the 30-day challenge? I want to do that. I've only been a member for a week, so I haven't gotten all through the MGL website. Brenda, fantastic. Do you want to do that?
Absolutely, yeah, let's sure.
If you're a member of Maker's Gonna Learn, you have access to some fun courses. Now
Lots
this is
of fun courses.
Remind me, Rachel, because we've changed things up. Why am I up at Facebook? Is this for yearly or all members?
I'm pretty sure it's just for yearly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So if you're a yearly member here with Maker's Gonna Learn, then you're gonna sign into your account, and then you can go to courses right here. And the courses that are free to you as a yearly member are right here. And you can see the first one up, I don't know if this is for everyone, but on mine, is the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut. And this course, this challenge is absolutely amazing. Rachel put this together last summer, and the feedback has been absolutely amazing on it. So it is everything from opening, you can see right here, opening your Cricut, to the last video is making your first project, which is a beginner Christmas card, a beginner card. And Rachel teaches you everything from the terminology in design space to what is the difference in regular and heat transfer vinyl. Basically every single thing that you need to get started to become an amazing crafter. So
yeah. I mean, the goal was, if you just bought a Maker and that's all that you've done, let us help you starting then. So this is just such a helpful course for beginners. If you're a monthly member and you're like, whoa, I want that, upgrade with this amazing Memorial Day sale. Use that coupon code FLASH30 and upgrade so you guys can start with your 30-day challenge.
And then we have another friend here, Teresa. Are you a Maker's Gonna Learn member? I'm dying to know. She says, I haven't had any inspiration to craft anything. I have so many blanks and I just have no inspiration. So I want to show you really quickly, if you are a member of Maker's Gonna Learn, and if you're not, you still need to see, we have over here under collections some inspiration for you all to get crafty. We have collections here and projects. So we have photos of tons of different member only videos. There's no selling in these videos because they are member only. It is just instructional, start to finish, amazing projects for you all. But you can kind of look by category here and see the different projects. Let's go to the Spring Has Sprung one. Super cute. And then we have, that one's, hold on. Wait a minute.
Becca's gotta find her a great one.
Here's a good one. Our mug designs. We have 4 member-only videos at the top of this one, I know. And the finished projects are right here. If you click on one of these, this one's one of my personal favorites. Come on. Then you can watch the video for this. There's another finished project or finished photo. The video is down here. And we have a supply list for you. We have step-by-step tutorial for you as well. And then we also have under projects, other projects that you can weed through and look for inspiration. And I do also want to encourage you, if I still haven't seen if she's a member or not. If you are a member, be active in the Facebook group because there's tons of inspiration over there as well.
People to cheer there on a daily basis, guys.
Yeah, honestly, some of our projects were like, did you see blah, blah, blah made this? It's amazing. Anyway, check those out for sure. Take advantage, if you are a member, take advantage of these member perks for sure. But thank you guys so much once again for watching. We will see our members on tomorrow over in the private Facebook group. And if you are not a member, we'll see you here next week for another YouTube Live.